The
Role
level
model.
of security that I hear is being displayed now in GCE examination halls fascinates me. I don't know why you are bent on frustrating these students. You know very well in your hearts those invigilators that are putting those cameras, telling those children, don't wear shoes to the hall, wear sandals. That committee that decided to add these security measures, you know very well that this thing is not even going to help these children in any way, shape, or form. As long as they're in this country. You know very well that those Pythagoras theorems, quadratic equations, parts of a leaf, what Nnamdi Azikiwe did in 1961. You know
When I first heard this thing, the first thing that came to mind was that this is a very dull take. It's a very dull person to
No,
say
I
this
want
kind
you
of
to
thing.
play to where he said that, let them cheat in peace. I want you
very
to.
well that those children cannot use it to survive in the streets because it did not work for you. It did not work for your grandparents, your great grandparents. To have a job in this nation is who knows who. You will go and see somebody has struggled to look for that small money that have sent their children to school so they can learn how to read, write, speak English, communicate, and socialize. You go and be stressing them. You want them to not cheat so that they can fail. In the street, there's nothing like cheating. If you don't know something, you have to ask somebody. It's called collaboration.
I don't know.
That's how nations are being
Nick.
built.
What?
It's not.
He's an anti-feminist.
Is it you are to head crown him or you want to what is he trying to say?
Anyways.
About one person going to sit down and hiding the answers. People are stressing these children with these your rules. When you know very well that it will not even still benefit them financially. Leave them to cheat and go.
Hi!
Let them cheat and pass.
You
Let them
see
just
that
be passing
just
and
because
just be going.
No, leave
Nobody
him
will
there.
be repeating from 5, repeating upper safe.
Leave it. Now you see that just because someone has made money doesn't mean that he should be your role model. This is what somebody because he's fierce, because he has guts, because he has a following, he will come out to say this. So this is what we should be teaching our kids right now. This is what we should be encouraging mediocrity. Do you even know why people go to school? I mean, it's appalling, or it's heartbreaking that Cameroon is what it is. It's heartbreaking that our economy is a failure to most of us. But still, for you to come out, I'm sure you're a father, and say this. So this is what you're going to raise your kids. We're not going to raise our kids. We're not going to tell them that hard work begets success. We're not going to raise them to know that they have to work to achieve. Because these rules have not still changed. The fact that your economy is like this doesn't mean that anything has changed. We will not tell them that you go to school for more than just a job. You go to school for more than just an income at the end of the month. We're not going to tell them that. We're not going to tell them that just the routine that you build in going to school is a skill that is going to keep you afloat in a later stage of your life. The fact that you are able to wake up from bed every morning at 5 a.m., prepare, go to somewhere that you don't like because school has never been anybody's friend. We'll go to that place just because we are compelled to. But you do it anyways. That's the same thing that happens in your job. In fact, your job site is worse. Job site is the worst. Every time you think about your boss, the only thing that comes to your mind is to slap that man. But you wake up and you still show up. That's because you've built that habit. You see Nick here complaining about children not being able to watch any video that can last even over what you said 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But let me shock you with something. Do you know that some 15 years ago, from some 15 years ago, most students, especially in this part of the world, in Cameroon, they relied on reading library books, hard copy books. Some of them, they didn't come from homes that could even afford to buy those books for them. So they relied on using school libraries.
Yeah.
But these students read, passed. I'm not even talking about just at the GCE. Even in their research that they were doing in the university and all. But now with the coming of the internet and all the knowledge available at our disposal as we want. In my year, when we're graduating in Yuba, I can say I know at least 6 of my friends who paid for their projects to be written. and they just came to defend it. Do you understand how bad that is?
Yeah.
But when it was in the time in the analog age where those students, they went to libraries reading, doing research. Now they'll give you assignments like you just have to go to Google or ChatGPT and copy. You still not do. But at that time, those people will go back to the library to read and do those assignments. And then now you want, of course, we're not denying what our nano generations are doing to our economies. But is it with this mentality that you want to take over this economy? What this boy is preaching, is this how we're going to take over this economy and rebrand it? Now this is what the kind of doctors that want to raise
Actually,
to come and treat us.
This
is the kind of engineers that will think that will build the roads that we're complaining we don't have. These are the kind of, it's so shameful. See, I've never liked this guy first because I'm a feminist.
Well,
and
he's a mentor, a speaker, and an entrepreneur.
That's for him. I don't care about him. I don't even care about his money. I've never liked him. But this just made me believe that I was right all along to never like him. This is not what we should be telling our kids.
Well, anyways, I think we can look at it as a multiple prong thing. Because first of all, even without, there used to be a saying that exams are not the best ways to test.
Yes,
knowledge,
examination
right?
is not a true test for knowledge. I said this thing. I think I made a post. Check if you're gonna see that post, please.
Because first of all, examinations are not the true test of knowledge. That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
But there's also the actual
School.
educational system that
School.
we actually have, and what they're actually teaching us in schools. And we first of all even have a problem with the way that we do education in schools, the things that they're actually teaching us in school. And if we have those type of problems, those are things that we first of all even have to solve. Because
That's it. Go back.
because
Go back. Go. That's it. That's the post.
yeah,
Just read.
because there are many
Okay.
because there are many of these things. It's like, because the way that we do education now, especially in our
Yes,
environment, right?
we can criticize.
It's a lot
we can
about-
call for a need for reform. We can
Yeah.
call for.
But that's what I'm saying. That is the way that I look at it, rather than saying that if people should cheat to pass exams.
Because
That-
he's a fool, huh?
Yeah, that's very
Very low.
backward thinking. It's
Very
very low
low.
IQ thinking. Let me put it
That's
that way.
shamble thinking.